All right, good afternoon. We're back with the video. Again, we'll just talk about money. Keep it simple. So how about rules of competition? Now, as far as I know, I'm thinking of a term. I feel like there may be a term that's escaping me. It's well, rules of the competition. I don't know. There might be a better term, but let's just stick with rules of the competition. When you have money, you compete with other people, obviously. Um, some people believe that the things you have make a big difference or whatnot. I don't know. I don't really know about that. I'm just thinking to myself, like, how does money transfer into a competition outside of business? Because I'm not looking for business competition. That's very obvious, but maybe something like more personal when it comes to competition. And there's a million ways. It can be within your group of friends. Well, this guy is doing this that I don't like, and that one's doing that I don't like, and I'm being portrayed the way I don't like, for example. And then you have with other groups, this guy thinks that his friends are better than my friends, but I know that my friends are better than his friends. You can go on and on. You know what you really have to know, and I gotta tell you this, you have to know um identification. Like, you have to be able to identify people. That's very important. Misidentification on a grand scale can lead to just everybody going just hitting the bottom. You know what I mean? You can't misrepresent somebody that you show some interest in, and I don't particularly mean like a love interest or something like that. Just any kind of interest, on any scale. I'll give you an example. I found that some people are able to identify me, and when I say some, I mean like the smallest amount that some can be, like 5 to 8, maybe 3 to 5% of people can even identify me. Most of the time, I walk around, and it's so funny. I talk to people maybe I haven't talked to in a long time, or I see somebody, I see people in general, just new people around, and it's like they have like the worst identity crisis in their heads. I wonder, do they even know who they are? Because they probably do, but who do they think I am? You know what I mean? I talk to people I haven't talked to in a long time, and they're laughing, and I'm like, what is wrong with you, man? Did you really, like, what the hell is going on? I go out there, and I walk through, and people are walking, but I'm thinking that I'm somebody, or I'm like somebody. And really, I like, honestly, it's only like 3 to 5% of people that I see out there that recognize me. And the funny thing is, the people who do understand who I am, or are able to identify me, they don't say anything. They usually just kind of whoopty whoopty, let me get out of here. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't see anything. I don't know anything, and then I'm just about my business right now. I'm going about. By the way, I'm not criticizing that. I do understand what that's about, but I think to myself, is it okay to allow most of the people that you have known at some point, or you're familiar with, like an acquaintance, is it okay to let a lot of people have a misrepresentation of you? I mean, because people will argue and say, hey, it's not really you that they're, what I mean, that they're thinking of. So you shouldn't feel offended, and it shouldn't matter to you, right? And I understand that. And at the same time, the other perspective is that them misrepresenting me is kind of disrespectful, because first of all, it's not accurate, and second of all, it's kind of put out there in a very disrespectful manner, almost like, this is somebody to laugh at. Now I want to go back to a movie. I want to go, I want to go back to the Goodfellas scene. I believe his name was Nicky, Joe Pesci. I forgot what his name. I think it was Nicky. Nicky's at the bar. Billy Batts, who is an older man, who is a made man, is there with his buddies. Celebrating something. I don't know. He just came back in town after so many years, and he's celebrating. And this bar belongs to one of Nicky's friends. I think it belongs. I don't know who it belongs. Anyways, it's a private bar. Nicky comes in with his girlfriend. Nicky's two friends are there, Leota and De Niro. And Billy Bat starts giving him a hard time and making fun of him. So Nicky's getting a little bit upset. He's with his girlfriend. His friends are around, and he goes to him. That was a long time ago, cause Billy Bats says, he used to shine shoes. He was amazing at it. Oh man, he could make your shoe shine like blah blah blah. And Nicky goes, that was a long time ago. I was, very young then. I think you haven't been around in a long time. You haven't heard about me because I'm like a totally different person now. And Billy Bats, he's still anyways, it gets ugly, but and I'm not like I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not Nicky and going up against Billy Bats. Billy Bats is I'm not Nicky and Billy Bats is just a random public person just talking shit. You know what I mean? He's not a made man. He's just a public person who's talking shit, and he's made in the way that he has a lot of connections. A lot of people know him, and he intimidates people. I can get you fired from your job. I can do this to you. I can have that done to you. Oh, you don't know what I can screw you up. I can have you thrown in the bin. I can fuck you up. I can put you on false charges. You know what I mean? That's the type of person it is. So I don't know, because it's like somebody misrepresenting me and let's say it's somebody they even know, somebody in their group, and some guy, and they all laugh at him. Okay, they all laugh at, oh my God, he's ridiculous. Oh my God, he can't get a date. Oh my God, you know what I mean? And everybody's laughing at him. He's the butt of the joke, but I'm not the butt of the joke. So if you're disrespecting me out there and you get your feelings hurt or something, I mean, what did you expect? Because I think to myself too, as a moral obligation is, or a judgment, or as moral part of moral judgment is, how should I handle that? Should I just let it slide because it's not me anyway, somebody in their group, or is it wrong to let somebody disrespect me in public in front of everyone, and even people who know the truth, they're still disrespecting me? Now, what I don't understand is what makes me lower. You know what I mean? Because I think to myself, I go, maybe they think I'm Nicky, by the way. So they're like, well, Billy Bats makes fun of everybody. You know what I mean? I'm not Nicky. I'm not a little prick like Nicky. You know what I mean? You might disagree. I don't know, but I'm not a part of organized crime or any kind of mafia syndicate. I don't get my hands dirty. I did rob a bank. That was a different situation, but I don't get my hands dirty robbing cigarette trucks and pulling hits on people just because I got pissed off because he didn't serve me my drink. Like Spider and Nicky. I'm not that kind of piece of shit person. I'm actually as far as especially when I was a kid, as far as I can remember, I mean, I was typically, anyways, that's not the point. But, it's just like, I don't know. Like, you don't know who the person, well, anyways, there's nothing else more to say about this, but, I think I spiraled from the whole money thing, and I just happened to go into that as I was talking about that stuff. We were talking about competition, but, that's a common thing. Like, I'm not gonna get my feelings hurt. That's a common thing. Everybody, it gets hazed a little bit, at some point in public or something. Everybody gets hazed and catches that at some point. Doesn't matter who it is. You know that you're gonna catch a bit of a hazing. If you don't catch it in your group of friends, you might catch it in like other people people you've known for a long time, or people who are just have that on you. I don't know. But I mean, to a certain level, it's okay. But when you're getting personal on somebody and you're insulting them like quite viciously or quite, I would say like maliciously, and you are not even in any particular situation to be making fun of that person. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, nobody's talking about your situation, and your situation is just embarrassing, to be quite honest. And you are I don't see how you don't have a clue what's going on, but everybody wants to be nice and ignore it because they don't want to piss you off. But you're making fun of my situation, which is not, it's like just crazy. It's like, I understand that as the good boy, and as the good boy, the pretty boy, the nice boy, the one that people are always friendly with, and is very friendly and everything. I understand in that situation that I shouldn't be taking that stance. And I wouldn't take that stance like in a mafia kind of way either. Like, oh, I'm like Nikki, oh, you're insulting me, I'm a bad, you know what I mean? But I mean, I haven't even decided what I think about that. But, I will tell you this, that I do subtle little things. I won't really, start barking at somebody, who's not really, you know what I mean? Even if they're disrespecting me, I might just smile a little bit. And the thing is that, dude, you're the one going out of your way, right, to insult me. I'm being quiet. And all I do is smile a little bit, and you're flying off your rocker. Your girlfriend is going crazy. The girls that hang out in your crew, they're going crazy. Why is he smiling? Why is he acting so confident? Why is he acting like this is not true? You know what I mean? And I did nothing at all. Dude, I should have just said something to you very, very assertively. I have said nothing to you. And I may have cracked a little bit of a smile or a little bit of a grin, and you guys are going off about it. I mean, you're absolutely nuts.